found it the greatest dupe for.
This give me one type. One the people. Yes, bless. My God. Well, I need boy and time to do my thing in a doggish. I move some type of it. Why are the people, let me take one around the world a little bit. I know why I'm going to this thing, yeah.
Vino said I was just watching your videos.
Yeah, Vina? Yes, I. My thing, yes, I official now, good now.
Twin said all praises to the Most High.
All praises, Obi Taba. Obi Taba. Obi Taba. All praises unto the highest King, because we never stop people. Well, I don't want you guys to say I man talk about God on a Sunday. You know. You can talk about God on a Monday, Tuesday, any day at all. Any day. See, there's no special day. See? Yes, I. Love to the people that is coming in. Greetings to the world. Greetings to every life living organism. Greetings unto them with love and prosperity, good over evil. See? It's a blessing to know my Lord is great. How great? Greater than I, greater than thou. How great? Because I man see the power of the Most High every day. No, I see my Lord is so great that even those non-believers that didn't used to believe start believe. So the Lord is great. For those who have ears will hear the words of the Most High, and they will fall in order. It's no way no one should get out of order. No, people. It's a red shot BlackStar. It was from the very first day, the intellect was well connected. Seeing, and when I man forward and come through, and I man start dealing with the people and talk with the people, I told the people that I am what I am. I am that is, that was, that will always be what it is. That has not changed. I have never changed none of my belief into the time that I have arrived upon social media until I had my own platform to change anything. But what I always tell the people and always bring forth to the people then is good over evil. What I always have to tell when I spoke to the people then, my people then, and all of the people then, all life force, I tell them, do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. These things that I bring, it is genuine. Why? Because it's from the elders. You cannot go away, you cannot keep yourself away from the elders. You have to have the principles, the manner of the elders. Because I said the matriarchs, without the matriarchs, we are nothing. And this is why, within our time, living on planet Earth, we see what they have done to our matriarchs. We see what they have done to us. So love is so powerful. See? So people, let us have a nice topic today. And just truths. Real energy vibes, you see there. And you're getting it from the BlackStar. As you walk into this time, within time, and moment and place, smash the like button. Share my man video. For I always bring a message. And the message is not just for you guys. The message is for me too. The message is for all of us. And the concept, good over evil. For I always said I am just a man. And I don't know what I may do tomorrow. only my Lord knows of thee. But with faith, walking in grace, eating grace, having faith, exercising my faith with works, that allows me to see how great thou art. Being humble and kind unto the needy and unto the poor, unto those who need. Yes. I will not turn my brother away and give him a stone to eat. Why would I do such things? There are a lot of people in life who does that. Give the brother a stone to eat. How would you buy that stone? Huh? This is like somebody sell you a brick in the box. Let me tell you, I don't know if I ever told you about this brick in the box thing here. But as I said this, why it's not right and it's unfair and everything goes on the scale. Believe it or not, everything that you do right here on planet Earth goes on the scale. Now, we'll go to the brick on the box, but I think that's not too important right now. I think what's important is the scale, the balance. On that scale, what would you weigh? What is your measurement? What is your weight? How much weight do you hold? How much space do you take? Are you holding space? Occupying space? Just occupying space? What are you doing with yourself? Apart from criticizing and apart from blasphemy and apart from thinking within yourself that you might believe that you're on the right path. The path of men is just the path of men. Okay? It's like a stubborn mule. They have not realized, nor understand this whole life liberty. If you'd have to take away the things that makes them to be who they are in this society, you take away the nice warm house, you send them right back to nature, and they would bawl, scream. You remove the concrete upon the face of the earth and allow it to be natural. You will see people getting more intellect. See, as time changes, people watch stuff for the better. Oh yes, that's good for me. You watch now, you ain't gotta walk in a puddle with your shoes getting mud. Everywhere is concrete. Okay, that's not great. But then all of a sudden you decide to just clothe the whole body of the earth. You decide you're gonna take it to beyond an infinity. Most people have never touched mud. The only mud they think they're touching is dog poop and dust and stuff that built up. And they think it's dirt. Sometimes these old mud that they come through, it's something that want to look like mud. Is where they used to throw from the fields, where they used to throw garbage. For a very long time, like how they call it, another backside. Where they burn a whole lot of trash. The sites where they burn garbage.
Sanitation field?
No, it's a landfill, like landfill, where they burn a whole lot of garbage. After a couple of years, not a couple of years, a while, over 50 years, it could be a long time, more than 50 years too. They could change that particular part because throughout the years, burning all that trash over there and this and that, and they got the right quality of landfill from there, and they're gonna tilt that up, and they're gonna fix that up, and they're gonna build houses on that. And then people are going to be living there, and they're going to concrete that. And you don't know you living over there. You believe you're on solid ground. Everything is good. But after a while, you're going to find out when all the fungus and all that stuff start growing through your house and all that. So everything in life goes in the scale. And you may figure that you got the right thing. You got the right source. No one has the right source if that source is not coming from the Almighty.
Amen.
So I don't care if you think you may think you got it, but no, it was not granted unto you. For all the days of your life, you have never represented. You never accepted it. You yourself has taken counsels against my Lord with anger and hatred. talking filth out of your mouth. Believe in the power of men. Believe in the things that you see men do. You glorify the works of men. You have never one time looked with aim the greater power that created men and give men that wisdom and the knowledge that they got. Majority of them. But you cleave unto men. The ways of men are filthy. The ways of men are deceitful. Pure, sure, it's true. Name someone that any one of we that has grown from a child to a man, a grown man, has not experienced certain type of treatment from their own family, brother, friend, so-called friend, whatever it is. And they say that's the nature. It is the nature when you yourself, again, it comes back to your conscience. So when you have eliminated your conscience, you believe that everything that you're doing, no matter how hard that you're working, no matter how you obtain your wealth, could be by hard sweat, by whatever, it's not good. Don't matter how much you think you put in it. Because nothing here, really and truly, you gave yourself the praise. You praising you. But if you could praise you, you would praise men. Because you are men in the flesh. Nothing I hold belongs to me, but all things has given unto me. That's why I say I don't cleave on materialistic things, yet though I may have them to pay a bill or to have it here for a rainy day, something may happen, I might need that to flip that to do that. But to go in the contrary where I will lose my soul or I will take down my honor to gain that, no. You're not going to find that here. No. For I have been in the mud a long time. I have played in the mud. I have overstand this mud. And I have known within this mud is by thy works I shall clean myself. By thy works is not of a man who said, oh, bro, I believe in you. Or a man that said, oh, yeah, I forgive you. Yeah, you could forgive me, but what if I don't forgive myself? And that's what's going on with a lot of people. People feel sorry for people. Because people like to tell people about their problems. And most people, they always have a problem. Because they get to realize from the moment I could relate my problems to you, there's something I could gain. Because compassion, if you're a compassionate person, a lot of us are very compassionate. And people take advantage of our compassion. Because someone will come to you with a problem, you held them up. And they'll come back with another problem, you held them up. Sooner or later, you becomes a therapist, you becomes all of that to that individual. And the day, maybe, God forbid, the day that person comes to you, and that particular day you can't help them, this person going to tell you about yourself. Or vice versa, maybe you now has a problem, and you've been looking out for this person. And you go to them now and they say to you, they can't help you, and you know they could help you. This is why when the Most High inspires me to allow my spiritual intellect to be activated by doing good, I do not watch the good that I do to say, oh, well, I gave this man down the block a plate of food, and yeah, I will have a conversation and tell someone, oh, look, well, yesterday I went down the block and I fed this man. And a lot of people in this lifetime, you can know that they tape it. They're hypocrites. And they're looking, it's like, put it like this. I know they're watching me and they're listening to me. I know they're just waiting for me to say something so they could show me, man, listen, you're not listening. But I'll say this. Look at people who donate clothes. They donate clothes, your old clothes or clothes that can't fit you anymore. I ain't gonna say because sometimes a lot of the clothes are good clothes and in good condition, right? These people have a good heart and they decide, well, I'm gonna take all my children's clothes and my clothes that doesn't fit me and my husband's clothes and his shoes, and I would donate it to maybe a church or maybe whatever, someplace where they could help the poor. Majority of times, most people donate things to the church. Majority of times, if someone gonna get this compassion feeling to say, okay, I could donate instead of throwing this away. I will bring this to where it's gonna go to use. All praises, give thanks. I appreciate y'all guys. Blessed that I'll take this place and this could able to do some good. But when you donate the stuff though, you take it there, you get to find out that it really is not giving away the things that you brought. They actually are selling it. So they throw something what they call a yard sale or a church sale or Sunday special. They know how they do this stuff. They're making money. So why you doing this? Why they're doing this? To show you.
Another thing they do, when you drop the clothes in the drop box, they sell it to different countries. Like if you think it's going to Africa for free and the people are going to get it, they have to pay a certain amount of money to get that shipment of clothes.
Thank you, and that's true because I remember one time I was
Someone told me that.
I was in I think it was Antigua or one of these islands. I used to work on a cruise ship, and I had a friend from that place, and he was going to. And now that I knew a man when I was a young boy. They used to call him Mr. Old Timer. Mr. Old Timer was not too he was not that educated. Mr. Old Timer probably couldn't even really sign his name, or he would put an X wherever you had a sign. But this man he had knowledge, and God blessed him with wisdom. And one of the things to say, I always tell people, yeah, you may able to run through an encyclopedia. Oh, I forget to put my stuff. Oh my God. You may able to, guys, give me a minute. Let me do this right here. I forget to put up my do not disturb thing on. All right. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry about it. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. This is what I say about people that is blessed and sanctified are different from people that lives of the flesh. People that their eyes forsake them. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about the story about this man named Mr. Oldtimer. Mr. Oldtimer, like I said, was not educated, but Mr. Oldtimer was a brilliant man that was blessed with wisdom. And Mr. Oldtimer made he had something going on where when you come into the country, like customs, they seize your stuff or take your stuff, and the stuff stay there a long time. Customs has this thing where they sell these things by bulk, and people, they auction them, and like people buys them. So Mr. Oldtimer knew someone, and anytime they had these auctions and stuff like that, Mr. Oldtimer had the opportunity to buy because he had money, he had land, and this is the next thing I want to let people know. People looking to get the bling and get the fancy car, all that. But with land, you a man. You are somebody. So I don't care how much bling you have, how much house it is. If you don't own the land, bro, you ain't saying nothing. So Mr. Oldtimer did own land, had a lot of houses rented, and he did own land. And he would go and he would purchase these things, these clothes, these garments from the customs that was clothes and stuff that was seized that people brought, and I guess it was too much money, whatever, they couldn't pay for the stuff, and it stayed there. So Mr. Oldtimer would purchase these things, and then he had a table was about this height. He would stand on this, and he would have all these clothes out here, and from the time you pick up one of these garments, he would give you a price, $5, $10, $20, $15. That's how he would do. And as you pay, he snatched the money, you go back to business. That doesn't even really go in a bag. You walk with your own bag. You take it and you go with it. So these people that with their tricks, and there are a lot of them who was involved in this whole kahofta thing where they're making billions of dollars upon people who is donating their clothes to the needy and the poor. And these people that puts their, I don't mention them by name, these people who puts their clothes beans to receive these clothes, and certain clothes that goes to the church. There are different people that donate different places, different areas. All right. Some of them export, ship it out of the country to other small countries, islands, Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Lucia, Guyana, all different places. Haiti, they send these garments all over. And they make money off of it. They make money off of your clothes that you decided with grace, with love for the poor, you will donate, because God, this is what the Most High God said. He said, do not forget the poor. Help the poor out. Help the needy out. But there are people that is pretending they're big organizations now. They're big organizations that organize in a colonial system, a general principle, still getting money off the poor, still sucking the eyes of the poor and needy. So these people, I say to them, they ain't gonna like me because I'm gonna expose them. When I say good over evil, we are here on a mission. We are here because we are a link. We are links on a chain. We all together. That's why I say, I got not I, but the Most High allows me to overs principles and manner in how a people or a nation of people could be stronger. Because look at how simple, when I said the colonial system is set up to allow us to stay down and oppress us, and people say, well, Red, you must be crazy smoking something, but I'm going to show you how true it is. Now, some people will not like what I'm saying because they're the ones, majority of them, getting, and I'm saying, I am not going against a man or a woman that needs help. We all need help. Okay? Over is what I am saying. Okay, people? There are people that has that type of lifestyle because they grew in it. Like I said, everybody taking a chunk. We got big organizations collecting clothes, saying it's for the poor, making millions, after we buy these things, and they still making money. Okay, now we have other people, like people donate to the church, and you would pass on Sunday, look at the back where they, have the little thing going, on a Saturday, all right, on the Shabbat, you'll see them, okay, they put these clothes on a rack, and they're selling them right beside the church. Now, I will expose them because there's nothing new under the sun, moon, and stars. Order is order. And this is why I said the moment you get out of order, you start doing a lot of abomination. They turn the church into a shop. They're selling dress. They have everything in the church. In these places, I don't want to say church, in these places of gathering. There are many of them. Because I know they always listen to me to say, I am disrespecting people. I'm not here to condemn nobody. I'm here to say what I see. I am here to say why is it that the world and the people in it and the people that wants to be believers and non-believers and the people that wants to be believers, they set up for them to be non-believers, okay? And the people that we trust to enlighten us, other people are actually causing us to go astray. So there's something at catch-22 going on here that is not working for us because actually everything they're telling us is vice versa to the other. It's going the other way around, not the way they're telling us. So let's come back to that. Out of order, killing conscience does all these things here. Make you to be a pig. And when I say pig, it's not literally a pig, but actually a pig because you have the attitude of a pig. Have you ever seen a pig? Okay, and then you have the same attitude of always trying to take over everything. You want everything for yourself. There are people with that type of way, and they will never change. There are big corporations that squeeze and milk or for the innocent, and they will always keep doing that because we still have a lot of us that would rather to be the offering, okay, instead of the other way around. We looking to offer ourselves, not unto the Most High. Not look all what we going on. When you go into the book of Deuteronomy, it tells you straight up and down, the chapter 7, as we read on, all the things first that we are causing to get further from the Creator. Go ahead and smash the like button, share the video. If you're just coming in as a Redshot BlackStar, do not forget my merch, okay? And do not forget that I have a foundation going on, which is a GoFundMe, and y'all guys could look out, because the GoFundMe, like I said, in my community and many other communities, when I with eyes look, the brothers who has cash, the brothers who has, they saying they're the done for the community, they're the this, the that, the mock, the this, the that, the that, the that. I see the little children in the community run around, and I see what's going on. They run around, they have no guide. They has no guide, no one to actually guide them. I would see people would rather children to fight more than to show them love. And you gotta be mindful. You gotta be mindful. Like recently in my community, there was a fight, and I tried to go over there and depart, and they was going at it. And then it's a funny time. It's a funny time. It's a funny place. You gotta be mindful, because my good could end up my wrong, my bad, that my good becomes evil all of a sudden, because I'm going to say, let me depart this, and I could be the person actually that's going to get hurt out of all of that, because the way the world is, it's not the world but those who dwell with it. So I'm saying that even departments playing this rule in every little aspect. They're all playing a rule. They're all playing a game. Everybody set up their shot to steal your soul. Everybody set up the shot to make you get off your track, off your focus. Okay? Now, I never envy no one. No matter what you have, no matter what you gain, I don't business with that. You know why? I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Men do a lot of silly things for wealth. And sometimes when you see somebody have certain things, and you using your eyes, because the eyes are the windows for the soul, I've said it many times, and you're using your eye vision, eye focus, your binoculars to zoom on the wealth, to zoom on the so-called blessing. I call it a so-called because the majority of the time, it's not a righteous blessing. They sell something to get something. And the only thing about that is they've been owned for life. Okay? So this is why I never red eye anybody. When I see somebody with something and they come to me, praise the Lord, I send good energy. Never red eye. I'm having my platform, and I show you every day what is going on with me. And I spoke about it. I speak about it. But then after a while, let it go. Because like I know the bigger picture, my Lord already obtained that into my head. This is not for you, Red, to get all. No, you're going to get this. But for now, put in the work. The work, I want to see you. I want to see how many people, souls that you will touch in the point of they being obedient, turning back and coming back home like the prodigal son. You heard about the prodigal son? A lot of us is like the prodigal son. We run away. We run away and we get lost into what? Abomination. We get lost into what? Lust. And a lot of them still lusting. Lusting. Lust is upon the flesh, the mind. They're lusting. A lot of them. Why? If my Lord says, if you live in this mud, okay, for half a century, okay, and you have not obtained no knowledge, you definitely is doomed. Definitely is doomed. Why? Because you had enough time to grow. Trees grow. Dogs, animals, cats, even stone grow. Dirt grow. Dirt come in your house, don't sweep it and see what happens. More dirt. By the time you check yourself, dust turn into rock in your house. everything grow. People do not understand the sand, all the sand that form within the hole. Everything that is created has a little piece of sand in it. Even us, we are of the dirt. Okay, so all that game people plays, believing I'm better than you, my ego. You know how much people ego cause them in problems? Your ego could mislead you, being so overbearing with yourself. Ask anybody. It has been proven. Humbleness. A humble person. A person that's sitting there looking like a wimp. They underestimate that. Oh, look at this old guy. Yeah. Look at him. Look at him. He look weak. Yeah. This is the best surprise. This is one of the best surprise. Humbleness. But they're not humble. They're red eye. Their eyes burn them. You know what it is to be educated, but you're not creative? You know what it is to be highly educated, but not creative? You can't create. For you to do whatever what's that here? Okay. All right. Now I have an idea. And we learn from each other's idea. I have nothing wrong with that. But nothing beat one who create his own recipe. Nothing. That's what I mean. I don't have to go to none of them fancy places to eat. If I want a cup of tea, I make it in my house. I don't have to run to the store. All these places that sells all these breakfast stuff. And I don't have to go now and then. My children want a little fries and all something, I get it for them. Yeah. But I'm saying, me personally, I could do all that at home. I have the ability to do that. Okay, I don't have to go to none of these places to do on any of these things. My mama makes sure she would pass on the knowledge. See, and this is what it is with the matriarchs. If no one is there to pass on the knowledge, how could the youth learn the proper way? They will only follow. Okay, if I got my children, and if every day I get up and I show my child, get up and drink a bowl of beer, I'll eat a burger, fries, I'll drink sodas, I'll do all these things. And as my children growing up, this is what they're seeing I'm doing. I'm eating that. That would be what they would want to eat. They want to do what I'm doing. It doesn't mean that all of them will. Probably one or two might catch on and stand and go by and say, I'm not messing with that, Pops. It probably helped me. But my children already start growing and knowing, seeing their dad, and seeing what their father eats and put in his body. I'm already educating them and showing them a light. I'm shining a beam on them. I'm beaming them right now. I'm beaming them, and I'm like, again, I was a child one time. I ate chicken, I ate this, I ate that. I ate a lot of stuff. Yeah. So even though I'm the dad, yeah, certain things like I said before, like pork, shrimps, lobster, and these things, I will never get to my children. But chicken, fish, and this, I will give them. When they reach a certain age, like I said, it's up to them. They will change, they will do that. I want salad, I want this, I want that. And like I said, I just had a son of mine about a month ago. I've been watching him, and I noticed he don't drink no more juice. He was a guy who loved juice from young. You can't let juice in here. He get up and drink the juice. He drink the juice, get up in there. Now my son actually gets up, and he rather has a glass of water. He'll drink a glass of water. And now I see he looking like things down. He looks at the bag and he read, "Oh, I don't want that egg, Pops. You know that's not good, right?" I say, "Yeah, that's good. You're catching on, son." I'm putting the beam on him, and he's hacking into that part where, yo, I see for myself. I'm starting to see for myself. My dad say that ain't good all that time. My dad was saying that, but now since I stopped eating that, now I could relate to that. My dad said to do this like that. All the time, I wasn't doing it like that. I was doing it like this. But now, since I listened to what my father said, now I'm doing this. I'm doing this like that, and I could feel a difference. I could feel an instant this. So I am putting a beam. I'm shining a beam of knowledge on my children. So I'm helping my children. I'm saving them right now. I'm saving them so they don't have to turn 25, 30, those that listen to me to find out how to eat. They already know how to eat. They already know how to eat. So I'm sharing the knowledge. So knowledge pass on. Knowledge pass on. Knowledge pass on. So if which is supposed to be one of the matriarchs, because I passed the 50, okay? And I'm not living no principles. I'm not living, nothing behind that is useful. On the contrary, not useful on self-destruction, because a lot of us leave things back for our children that is only useful for self-destruction. We teach them how to grow to go to the strip club. We teach them already what to do. We teach them these things. We show them a life that is not really a life for a child, but we show them that life. Now, don't get me wrong. I also explain life to my children. On the contrary, as one father, father doesn't mean because you're a man, you're a father. Father means one who provides and protects. It doesn't mean that I'm your father because I slept with your moms. Anybody could have a child. Anybody could be a father. But if you're gonna lie, when time to speak the truth to your children, when time to checkmate them, when time you always feeling that you hurting them, or you gonna feel a certain way, offended, or you doing something wrong, you hurting them, because life will tell as time go by. You know, you gonna tell. Let me get a life in the bottle right there. Hey, people, do not forget the life in the bottle. Smash the like button. But I'm letting you know, I got some beautiful. Let me get one. Let me get the mango. I had the strawberry. Hey, the brother that asked for the strawberry moss, I need to know how many do you want. I know I did wrote you, but you didn't hit me back. So let me know how many of them that would you like. It's $10 each. Let me know how much of them would you like, and do not forget to send me your address and your phone number so I could link up with you. Wow. Bah! Bah! Yo, I don't have to go to Whole Foods or none of these places to do this. To get something that will neutralize me. I don't have to go to what you call it, BJ's and these places that sell all of these fancy little drinks, and they have all type of preservatives in it and all of that stuff there. I'm gonna keep the boys up. I ain't got time for that. Just go in there. Go do it. I don't have time for that. So, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So my boys up. I think I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom because I don't want him to disturb me. I don't want him to disturb me because he's gonna do this stuff here, and I don't need that. Hold up a minute, guys. Let this man give him a bottle or something, because I don't know. This is I run the terrible. I want to say he's not bad, but hey, maybe that's me.
He's demanding.
It's very demanding, and sometimes I have to say maybe that's how I am. For all my children, the 14th child is an Aries, a god of war. And when I say god of war, I don't want people to believe that I'm just about war and wildlife, but no, this is our nature to be that way, be that way. So I just want him to stop crying a little bit, let his mom give him something, and we're going to go back to the topic. But at the meantime, people, do not forget any little donations you want to send for me. I appreciate it. Do not forget, I got the Cash App up there, okay? He's a lion. He's a real fire ram. We're not lions, we fire ram. We're fire rams. And 13 months make a year. I will come back to the subject, but 13 months make a year. And They tell us it's 12. April, actually, life do not start in January. Nothing starts January. Everybody know when we plant food. Everybody know when we cultivate how it goes. The cycle goes. We know 13 months, and the month of Abib, which is the month of April, is the see if you have a fever. So we know the month of April is the month of Abib. So yes, it's a very powerful month. 13 months make a year. This is why they collect taxes. They always collect taxes when they tell it in April. Okay, so 13 months make a year, people. I know the Western people would. If you watch the Ethiopian after the other Ethiopian calendar, it says 13 months, and there are other people who observe it's 13 months. But like I said, it's a colonial system, and the more they allow you to not to know the truth, the more you are in you're blind. They're gonna trick you. So yeah. So let's go back to real talk. So I was saying, so y'all guys, this is the BlackStar, and anything that I bring, I am white, but I found. Yeah, I am white, but read it for me. I'm white, but I found you. Yeah.
You said I found out
Yeah.
recently that black people were the kings, a very advanced race. Dave Murphy explains that on his channel.
Bless my brother. So here we go again. It's proven that people who do research upon. Now, I want to say something that's very important. I heard about a lot of people are saying things that is not accurate. Why I have to touch base with that? Because not what the brother said. What the brother says is true, yes. But other people that look at certain blacks, there are blacks with round heads. There are blacks with flat heads, like my head. My head is flat, but it has this an Anunnaki look to it. The face, facial structure. It's an old, it's a Hebrew face. It's an ancient face. These type of structure faces, you don't see them that much. You see face with high cheekbone, wrong face, all this. If you do see a flat face, it's not really. You see like a face looking like a goat head, there, goat head face. But you rarely see faces like that, like my face. Now you take my face, and you can take my face, my head, and you could go back and look at ancient artifacts with carvings and you know, and you will see the same thing, same eyes, same facial structure, same thing. My descendant, it's different from, we all from the vine. Remember, we all from the vine, we all from the oil, we all from the tree of life. But remember, I tell you the tree of life, branches, many branches. Okay, all right. So it's like somebody gonna eat something that's poisonous, but if they know how to clean it, they will eat it. That's just like the tree of life of many branches. All life came from the tree of life. So obviously there is negative forces on the branches too, right? Huh? Right. So when I said to y'all guys, if you take my face and got to go scroll back anciently or historically or biblically or in the days of the Hamites, the Egyptians, you will see this facial structure on the wall. You'll see it in the caves. You'll see it in the tombs. You'll see this face, even though I'm in the land of the living. But I guarantee you this, and a lot of us, but it's not all of us that holds that look. But we all hold looks from different levels and different times, which is within time itself. Which is in time itself. So, a lot of us that has the ancient face, if you notice, even in this prior life we still are the people that we were, still defending the Most High. still preaching, still talking about righteousness, still talking about our Creator. We're still defending that we have not changed. We has upgrade with modern clothes. We has upgrade with technology. But those of us that is ancient and has not 100% changed to the colonial system ways, ideas, and ideology are still ancient. Are still ancient. So we are originals. Original. We are original from the core. We does not want to change. A lot of people don't want to walk with a red beard. I don't tell people go put henna in the beard. I don't tell people walk around. You want your beard shape and look like a 16-year-old when you're like 52 years old. That's good. That's good. You're probably gonna get some younger. You're gonna get a whole lot of problems too. Maybe that's the way you figure that you're young. You could just step at the barber and make you look like you're 16. But physically, mentally, spiritually, you old. You are not of the Most High, and you rotting it. You decompose it. And a lot of them are decomposing fast. Some people is not even lucky enough to reach 30 years old. Die early. And come back and die again. Younger. Come back and die again. Younger. You know why? Because they came off the original way of the Most High. They want to wibbly wobbly. Okay? So, of course, I would always, even though I have sinned, but I have spoken and said, he that has no sin, let him cast the first stone. But it's not because that I know I have sinned that I should lose my life and my soul in abomination. Bathing and laughing adulterous, my teeth out. Believing that I am living in paradise when I definitely know this is sin.
Repentance.
So there's a thing called repentance. So I'm not here to say to you, oh, you can't change. I'm not here to say to you, well, there's no forgiveness for you. And who is me to say that to you? Who am I to say to you? Oh, you do too much. Oh God, who am I when I myself was filthy at one time? Oh yes, praise the Lord. So I would not tell you that, but I would say to you, stay on the narrow path. Why? Everybody want to go on the straight path. What are the lies? You want to go on the straight path? And say the path of the Most High God is straight. How do you know that? He's a liar. The path of the Most High God doesn't start straight. You have to go for tribulations. I said it before. This is one of the reasons we as a people go through so much tribulation, suffering. Because there's a bunch of other evildoers who are set, Most High has set them, and they are doing their works. Because the select and the elect have to be tested.
Everything is a test.
Everything is a test. The select and the elect have to be tested. Even the sinner has to be tested. That's why he caught himself in sin and he can't come out. Sin has hold a grip on him, on his heel. Has hold. And don't matter how he try to pretend that, oh man, I'm cool, I'm good. He ain't cool. You're not happy. There's nothing good inside. For you have not accepted the Most High. You have not accepted them. A lot of them never believe in the Most High God. They never prayed before. They don't bend their knees. They don't pray. But now, where did you find God? What address? Where did you go? What was your mission? Stop it. You'll sell your soul for $1. Don't do it. You have to go through your tribulation. Their physical tribulation, where you put your own self through. Because of, you think, oh, yeah, you do make party like I always say. You the man. Sometimes you gotta crush your own self. Or you could understand, you could understand about yourself. And then after you do that, if you continue, then you're gonna get your leg break by the Most High. If he loves you. But if he don't, because you have to take counsels against him. You have gone to the oath, man, and take pledge and oaths, saying that you'll always say what? You will feed unto the underground, and you will work iniquity all your life. You'll create abomination. You will mash up people's life. You will cause husbands and wives to fall apart. You will make children go astray. That's what you say when you went to make your pledge. You didn't go over there and say, man, listen to me. You ain't got no power that me, myself, cannot get. Because my Lord said, ask anything of me. Be sincere about it. Be sincere within heart. Be true. You go down the store, ask a guy $1, and he could embarrass you, but you can't find a corner and bend your knees and ask universal power for strength. Huh? You could go down the street and go rob and kill. For what? But you don't have the time to go check yourself and your power to see what you really could manifest. Because you have a living spirit in you, a living soul. You then take no time at all to elevate your spiritual intellect self. But you only was infatuated with your fleshly desires. So you created all that sin. And all that sin now going to kaput. And even when you had a chance to actually repent, you started talking like a mighty man. You boast about your sins. You brag about it like you wanted a medal. You had no shame. And you say, if you give me a time, I would do it again. I had a second time, I'll do the same thing again. And the same thing you would do is not good because your life that you live your action speaks for you. Your action speaks for you. So you got to be mindful with those mind grabber, mind picker. I made a song about it, mind picker. It picks your mind, false pretending to be who they're not. And they will do anything to be famous. You don't know my Lord. Where did you meet my Lord? What my Lord has done for you? Tell me, tell the world. Because you never one time notified, no identified, no show me the relationship. I have a relationship with my Creator. We are all supposed to have a relationship with our Creator. Our Creator is so great, He gave us angels that we could call upon and they could descend when we call them. But when you know them, you got a dog, your dog know you, you know your dog. You got a cat, your cat know you, you know your cat. You got a rat, your rat know you. Your rat run away from everybody else, but your rat comes to you. Your bird flying away from everybody else, but your bird know you lands on your head. So everything God creates, He made a force for you to defend your spiritual self. Spiritual intellect self. So He gives you an angel also. He gave you protection. He said just ask. Why sometimes in time of danger, people who don't believe in God, in the time of danger, that's when they say, oh my God. Why? People don't forget, if you come and smash the like button, share the video. I have 30 likes. I can't even see. And what is this? Yeah, and 13. I can't see this. Yeah. Oh, people, I'm one of the people that the Most High, I said before, it is not me, but it's He that is greater within me. So you notice when I come, it's not about me. For I am what I am. I accept what I am. A servant. A servant to whom? For whom? The one and only Kings of Kings and Lords of Lords. The one and only true Alpha and Omega. The one and only true Master. Most High. El Shaddai. Okay? Has many names. Not to confuse people. There are different nations that speak different tongues. I am not here to fight nobody and they God. No. But it's one God. You might call your God a different name as long as you are doing the things that my Lord, which is one Lord, has commanded all men to do. Why should I have a problem with you? Just to know that the Lord conditioned his people. We're people that is being conditioned. So, don't matter what I'm working on, I will opposite to complete me because it's conditioned. I am working on my bad faults and my ways. I'm doing my job, working upon me. Accepting life and living life the way life's supposed to live in order.
And that's what we all should be doing, working on us.
I don't have time. I may tell you if I can help you, but I don't have to force. I can't force that on you. Yeah. I can't really study what. No. And if I'm my brother's keeper, and thy brother is thy brother's keeper, then we're gonna intertwine like links of a chain. Why should I intertwine with a person or a spirit person, a soul being person that is not of a light energy but a dark matter? And that when I mean dark matter, the mind is evil. It's corrupt. It's abomination. So why would I? And this is the thing, I always tell people this. When people talking about evil, 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 you gotta watch yourself with evil because evil always want to be invited. Remember that. Evil always want to be invited. So evil to hurt you gotta be afraid. Evil gotta know somebody that know you that could link up with you. Okay? The whole key thing is to allow you to go astray. So, those that never accept the Most High from creation, and they believe that they will accept the Most High now because they believe that since they heard that the Most High gives wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, they could trick the Most High to gain the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and don't do His will. That can't work. That can work. When you start talking about my Lord, if my Lord don't know of you, you know what's going to happen? You're going to start, you ain't going to know what to say. Your tongue going to twist in your mouth because you being, you don't know my Lord.
It got to come from the heart.
That got to come from soul, mind, and body. It got to be from the living conscience of the Most High God. Because I say the conscience is the righteous.
Amen.
That guides you. That's what my Lord gave.
That's right.
To all men and even beasts. Because sometimes you notice a dog could kill another dog, or a dog could a dog see another dog killing a young child, and that other dog fly and fight that dog because something motivates that dog. There's good within everybody and there's evil within everybody. But then when people exercise evil and people let the five devils hold upon them and they let their eyes deceive them, okay, and they start going astray, the desire is wealth. The desire, and a lot of people will get their wealth. Their wealth desire, they will get it. But let's see what they do and how far they go with it. There were men that was greater than certain men, richest man, and that richest man, he died like any other normal man. He went to the grave. He didn't use his wealth. His wealth couldn't pay his way. He couldn't take his wealth. The time when the Grand Reaper came or the death angels came upon him, he didn't say, wait a minute, you know what? I have $200 billion right here, and I got all this gold and rubies right here. Why don't you just take that and give me another 40 years? I got to finish certain things. No, you got to go. Much less if you're dirty hands, corruptible minds, corruptible hearts, always eyes, always not right to you, envy. Gotta flush out these evil ways about us. That's in us. From brother to brother, It's not just brother to brothers and fear. Brother to brothers and fear. Very, very unfair. Honestly, what about it? I tell you, everything in life, you see, we are different people. We are people of principle. People of principle are different. Our ways, our character, listen, the way we flow, it's different from the average person. We do with respect to the high marks and honor. We are humble and deal with love. Love is our objective because love is the healing of this whole universe. If people would be a little bit more compassionate with each other, share a little bit more love, share a little bit of, more kindness, they would start helping other people that's been hurt before, other people that probably trust someone and got hurt before, and they get corrupt because there's a little bit of fungus of darkness is growing upon them. We would come over and able to treat that one that is infected with that evil fungus, that darkness that is allowing this one to change. We're able to help our brother. We're able to clean him up. We're able to be there for him and help him to get back where he was and even to reach further up. Okay, so this is what we're saying. We're different people. The Black Star is a different individual. Not because I am better than anybody, I am not. But I am saying, just as I could hear the voice of my Lord, if many of us would do the same and act the same and hold the same principles and the same virtues and go within this world and share, my Lord said, go within the gates of the city and do what? Preach. Do what? Show love. Do what? Take care of the poor. Do what? Show compassion. The world is getting evil. People fall down, they walk past them. Man, nobody cares. But let somebody trying to kill somebody. Let they gather around, and I say it all the time. So instead of love, this is what they said in the last days. Hatred shall increase upon the face of the earth. Hatred shall increase. And as you can see, people do a lot of wild things now.
You already have.
People doing wild things now. Before one time, people come 1, 2, 3. Now people killing people. They just line them up like, birds on the line. Everybody go. Nobody care. Light, and the Bible, the Revelation speaks about it. Says in that day, men shall not fear death. Come on, man. The army send people to war to give them bulletproof vests and all kind of helmet and all type of stuff. People right here, no helmet. Bam, bam, bam. And if you see them, all crazy thing. Like, come on, Dad. This is it. But there's more to come. There's more plagues. There's more diseases. BlackStar told you all that before. I said it was not going to stop with the hoo-ha-ha. They was going to have more. And there is more. And as we see, there was more strings. And there's much more to come. Why are they not telling you all that? They're making you believe everything is nice and pathetic. No. There's much more. My Lord says it. Much more. Do you know, even though America going to go to war and is going to win, but majority of its military is going to be crippled because of sickness? Do you know that? Do you know when America decides World War III, America is so powerful and blessed, and even with the time it's blessed, look at its judgment even within battle. Majority of its soldiers, this is why America right now is creating robots where the man could sit within it and it could be like a drone, it could fly. It has enough weapons to defend itself. Changing. There's a part in Revelation I read. I don't remember Revelation what. And I just was speaking and it came up to my mind. It says, and I saw dragons and they rises, and when they open their mouths and shoot flame, the flame was so powerful it could destroy entire city. Now, when you sit down there and you hear these things in Revelation, you might think, oh God, a dragon. No, it's not really a dragon. It is man creation. That one nuclear bomb or hydrogen bomb could wipe off an entire city or island or maybe country too. These are the dreams that Daniel and all the prophets, when they were seeing what was to come, it was the power of men. As men technology has become so powerful that it could destroy. And you see it in the rockets. You see when them dragonfly, it look like a dragonfly, the helicopter, right? Don't it look like a dragonfly? And when it boom, take out everything. The prophecy is real. Revelation is real. Oh, you think you could stop war? You think you stop? My Lord said, men shall rise against men. Nations rising against nations. And they will fight. All of that. So I don't care what men say. I know no matter how they say, the Bible is this and the Old Text is this. And these are just man-made. Man in spirit, man. God in spirit, the Most High. The Most High in spirit, man. Give man the knowledge. Just like the genes. Just like these evil ones who came and corrupt man and tell man and give man great wisdom so man could deal with great abomination and corruption, and man could hold great power and wealth, that man could seek the earth and find the treasures of the earth within the earth, and man could find the treasures of, go within the sea and find the treasures of the sea. Do you know that the sea will take back all the treasure and the earth will take back all the treasure? All the treasure that man have, all the riches that man taken from the earth. Man has desire all those things and they trade. They tell the earth, give us treasure and stop being, stop producing. We want treasure. So man rather to eat gold. Give food, put food here and put gold here. Or put food here, put a piece of diamond here. See which one he's taking. He's not taking the food, taking the diamond. But he can't eat it. He cannot eat it, but he will take it. So man has come to the level and to the point of state of mind where something where God has gave man, because back in the times, man never dealt with precious stone. Certain man and man never deal with certain precious stone. Certain man and man just know, say, it's love and trading going on. I'll give you this for that. See, as brother, we share. You share yours and I share mine. See, and we live as one family. This is why community was important at one time. If you was in a village, in a community, or if you was living in a compound that had at least 15 people lives in that one compound that makes their little gathering. All of these people that live in that compound care for each other and they would take care of each other children. But as society and life get broader and technology and so-called people that doesn't have no children who went to school to learn to know about being a mom, never in reality birth a child. They went for them to be taught. Which one is more knowledgeable? The person that is a mom 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times is a mother, have birth, give birth, and a person that they're sending to a university, or let's put it, yeah, remember, a person that's sent to a university to learn how to deliver children or to have children. And they have the old midwives. They didn't go to a university. The old midwives didn't go to no college. The old midwives back in the day, who taught them to cut up placenta and tie up navel cord and all this stuff here? Who taught them that? No one sat there and had a university. It was the matriarchs. It was the matriarchs. So why no young people today, they don't know how to do anything. They can't do nothing. They don't have either. If you, you take a chicken right now, or you take it and tell a fish or anything, and majority of people are today, young people today, you ask them to go prepare that fish, they tell you they can't do it. They can't do it. They can't prepare that fish. But if you are teaching, you see, you have to have the matriarch. So they figure out is to wipe out the matriarchs. If we wipe out the matriarchs, then who is here to teach? Who is here to teach? One time some of the matriarchs get afraid to teach. They're afraid to teach. One time a grown man would take a young man and teach him trade. His mother know him, his mother say, you know, school is closing and I would like you to, my young boy. And she said, no, send him, I will teach him. Carpenter, masonry, anything. No, people, when you trade man them, when people have them children and say, listen, them tell them, no, you can't. It's a different time. They make sure they got people come on the job site to see who's on the job site. They make sure the government send people to come see every minute what's going on. So the young man can't get to come on the job site because he's underage, number one for them. He can't see how to build a column, how to tie steel, how to mix cement. He can't see it. But he's somewhere in a park or somewhere smoking something or doing something where he's not supposed to do because the parent have to go to work. At one time, a father carry a son to work. He doing construction, the son, he take the son. He teach the son. He a carpenter, he carry his son. He fixing cars, he doing body work. Even his daughter. See? But this colonial system change all of that with rules and regulation to mash up the function in this year generation. Yeah? To really make man get out of order. And this is why I say we must stay in order. So if we have a problem to stay in order, then we have a colonial system that fighting for us to get out of order. And then our creator, we supposed to have a relationship with our creator. And then they come and give us a 6 for a 9, okay, with that, and confuse us some more. And as we read into that same scriptures and same things that my Lord has prepared and put, man has temper with it, going around trying to corrupt more men to become more evil. But my Lord say, woe upon them that do these things. For they can't change nothing of the Most High. So that's why my Lord says compassion and love is the key. Compassion and love is the key. Why? Because they will hide the words of the Most High. They will change it. They're creating, you see how much different Bible where they have now? They have so much different Bible, it will mad you. If you never know what the original Bible was saying and you just become a Christian today, like this month or last month, I feel sorry for you. And someone give you a Bible and tell you read that. If you has never read a Bible and read one of the Bibles that they are bringing today, my God, you ain't gonna be good. Not good at all. I am telling you the truth. The truth. So they doesn't want us to know the truth. And some of us that is on the truth becomes like extremists because they say, oh, I don't like him, you know. You know, say, boy, this brother here, me not like the way I'm flexing. I'm going like him know everything, you know. Because I am not bowing and stooping to the stupid stuff that they are. There is one God, one master, and I will not be serving no 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. One God, me say. One, and there is only one. Me's a God too, you know. But me not powerful like the original creator. The whole of we have gods and goddesses upon the face of the earth.
There's only one Alpha and Omega.
But it's only one Alpha and Omega. Just like a man is one man and a woman hold a kingship and a queen. Yeah. Same thing. See there? Same thing. So no matter go on with it like say, who don't overs when BlackStar is talking. Because what a lot of people don't want to over the city because they love the nasty life. They love the nasty life. So when they listen to the BlackStar now and BlackStar is touching, hitting, the hammer hitting the nail on the head, they can't take it. Then they get mad because that is how the order set for them. The order set for them to always be disobedient and create chaos and do abomination. Like I told you, I had a friend, I didn't see my friend. For so long I didn't see my friend, and when my friend came and see me, I was happy. But my friend had a plan. My friend wanted me to go and do something that I don't know what's wrong with him. I am a star. That's why I name is Redshot BlackStar. The world know me. Imagine you trying to come get me in crime. Don't you shame you want to shame me? Huh? Shame you want to shame me and make me shame myself, you know? I don't want to do no crime. And you're coming to look for me to go carry to do crime. I tell you one policeman to hold my brief and make my brief go between my butt and give me a seesaw. I tell you as my age, I want anybody hand pulling me. I know anybody put their hands on me is not a policeman. I want broken hand. I don't do things for policeman to put their hand on me. I don't violate nothing where any law where that's there, where the colonial system set up. I don't try to fight against them things. I stay away from them things. You see that? Because I know say they're there to do them job. You have to respect them. You don't persecute them. When you see them, you allow them. Then people here, the family, it's very big. Boys in blue. You gotta learn to respect the policeman. Don't disrespect the policeman. Don't disrespect them there as an organization to do what them have to do. You step on your plane. You step on your path. You do what you're supposed to do. Keep yourself right. Don't violate them. And when you believe that they hold an order, the policeman hold an order, and I don't care if you like it or not, but that's the order. And for them order, you don't mess with them. You leave them alone. When they come messing with you and you depend your order and they come to violate your rights of the land, then you take it where you got to take it. But don't sit down and fussing with policeman, cussing policeman, disrespecting policeman, and doing these things. This man is a policeman, a man of law. You know how much people he could tell about you? And they could be a pain in your rest of your life. Everywhere you go, it pass you on. And you wondering why police like to harass you because you like to disrespect police. You like disrespect police. So everything is an order. I don't have no form of disrespect for the policeman. When I see the policeman I pass, I say good night or good evening. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I go about my business. Why would I want to antagonize police so police could come and pull me and violate me? I already know who I am. I already know my luck is not all that. I already know they're going to punish me if I have this much freedom outside. If I have this much freedom when I'm outside, imagine when they put their hands on me. Everything gone. Everything fly out of the window. No, they have me behind a bar like a monkey. No, I'm a real monkey. No, of course, they put me behind the cage. A lot of us like to go behind the cage. Listen, man, I have never been to prison. And if I ever went to prison, I would not want to go back to prison. I don't know. Some people, they love prison. They love it. Because it's off the order. That's why. Because they entice with the things that this colonial system has set for them as a trap, and they fall in it and they don't know how to come out. They don't know how to come out. They don't know how to come out. And this is the traps and the loopholes that this system have for us. But I am telling the people, all President to the Most High is a Redshot BlackStar. They have a purpose for you, the colonial system. My Lord way is greater than the colonial system. Have a greater purpose for you, people. For all the souls. Yes, man. Don't make this life here burn your eye, man. Live it and live it good, but don't live it careless. A lot of people say, no, it's my life. I will live my life.
Not your life.
It's not your life, because if it was your life, you'd have keep it. Where would it go?
That's right.
Huh? It's yours. When you have a car, you can never leave
It's
you.
a gift.
When you have your car, you buy a car, you say, do you own this car? Yes, I do. Let me see the title. Yes, your name is there. This is your car. Do people just come and take your car? Not even the people that tow a vehicle. That's only if you own tickets and stuff and you have them to put the tow truck come to you. But they still cannot take your car. You still could go down there because you done something wrong. You owe something because you with the system. You see, I don't even think people should have a license. Because the only time I think you should have a license is when you're driving truck and you taxi and you want to be responsible for people and moving things. But if you have a right where you have the right to travel back and forth freely, okay, and you are traveling in a vehicle that you use to travel. It's not to say this is a vehicle where you're using to work, to carry people, to make money. This is a vehicle you using to move from point A to point B. The car has a plate on it. Why I have to pay? Who I'm paying license or yeah, you have insurance, you insure your stuff. But the license part, you could insure your car. You could insure your car. But the license thing, for someone that's not operating a truck and moving no set of stuff like personal thing like moving people and heavy equipment doing taxi or any stuff like that, you shouldn't able to have to show proof of anything from moving from point A to point B. But they push it at you. They push it at you and we take it. So order, people, is a must. Everything, remember, has order. And anytime one has not observed the order, one gets in problem. Hey people, BlackStar. Oh, how long is it? Me not do no 2 hours today. Me love you now. But me the only one do long here. Again. Well, 1 hour and 22. Yes, my people. I love you guys, man. Like I said, anytime I hold a topic, I don't care if I have 6 people, 10 people. I don't care. But I know my thing reaching all over the world. And I have never changed because it stays on that positivity. Energy. Positive. So, people, me know my God long time enough. Me know my Lord long time enough. None of them and talk about the interaction with the Most I lie. Never have no interaction. They have interaction with Duppy. They have interaction with wicked people. They never have no form of experience with God. God don't know them. The Most High God don't even bow his ears to the supplications. That's to show you how serious that is. Imagine that. You think it's everybody who say God, 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 listen to them and answer them prayers? That's why some people say, I've been praying to God for so long and he never answered me. You damn right. You know you. Answer you for what? You want to, what you want God to do? A lot of you think God is your husband. You want to turn God into some idiot. Huh? That was one lady tell me she don't want no husband. And I asked her, Mom, she said, I'm a Christian. I said, okay. And she said, I don't want no man. I said, so Mom, why you don't want no man? Me not look you. I said, I'm not looking you, but you're a Christian. You come to me, talking to me, and I'm talking to you. And then because you cannot get to first of all, I asked her when she come to me. I asked her, I said, why are you coming to preach to me? And she said, because God gave her authority to preach to me. I asked her to show me where God give you as a woman authority to come preach to a man. And she asked, and I tell her that, I said, so, do you have a husband? And that's when she jumped up in her, I'm not looking for no husband, I don't want a man. And I said, but you see, that is the problem with you. Because Most High created you as a woman to have a man. Now, it's nothing wrong you want to preach the word of God, but with your husband, why are you coming to me to talk? Why you have a husband to talk to me? Go talk to the ladies. You're a woman. Go talk to the ladies. Don't talk to me. I don't want you to know woman talking to me. No, no. Go and according to Green Lady, and I said that I don't want no woman talking to me, talking to me. I could imitate language. These Green Lady, Green Lady. I don't want no woman talking to me. Okay? So me don't want no woman that chat to me. Because why? She came to me, you know, and trying to tell me about this thing, and I let her know. I said, Mom, and she told me say she's a Christian, and I said, okay, what that have to do? You're a Christian. Then try to ask me if me is a Muslim, and I said, yes, I am. And she said, oh, and then she wanted to start her nonsense, and I said, there you go. You believe in God, and then you ask me a question and tell me if I am Muslim, and I say yes, and then now you have a problem already. So it's a religion thing you want. So I asked her, I said, so you should have a husband. Because I bet you that there's nowhere that God tell you to go preach no word to no man. And she looked at me strange. And she said it was women preachers. I say women want to take preaching on their own. And we have Vatican giving women no rights to preach. Now, women could preach and teach, but they teach young women and young children. Because the woman is the groomer to groom young children, young girls. That's why if the young girls would sit amongst the grown women, and the grown women would give them knowledge upon how to be young princesses and how to take care of themselves, these young sisters will grow to be young queens with knowledge. So these women, they are in the churches and they are looking to preach one set of preaching. I said it before. Now tell me this: my God is not a God of confusion. How could a woman is a preacher woman, and then she come to preach, and she have a cycle on her? Now when Red talk now, them say Red this, Red that, but they don't like to hear the truth. Now you're supposed to be unclean, because it's not me who say it, you know. Even most I tell you, even when you are on your cycle, you're not even supposed to cook food for your husband. But you are in a holy place, in a righteous place, in the house of the Most High with your crutch like some paintbrush. And you are looking to heal and call spirit and speak in tongues. That's not good. Because I know her. I think it's in Corinthians. They tell you that you are unclean. And they say that if the woman should learn anything, let her learn from her husband. And if she should teach anything, let her teach the young sisters, the young children. But we have women today wants to teach grown men how to be a man. Huh? Now this is how God created it. This is the law and the understanding that the Most High give unto the woman how to dominate the man and teach him how to be a man. He been a man from the day he was born. But you want to teach him. But you didn't do your job. You didn't teach the young sisters, the young boy, the young girl. And if she should teach anything, let her husband. Let her husband. She should learn her husband is the head. Go ahead. Her husband is the head. The husband is the head. And if she goes somewhere and hold a conference, the only way she could keep that conference, or the only way she could go on that plateau and talk, give it to me, and talk, is because the husband cannot make it to that conference. He has something else which is greater. So she will come on the husband's behalf and represent the husband because of authority from the husband. But the way the woman wants to take this woman power that she has, on the contrary way, she wants to teach the man how to be a man. By breaking his morals down and using reverse psychology on him. In other words, she'll be the aggressive one and she'll be the dominant one. He's the man, he's only the man when probably some guy down the street probably slap her. But how could you go get the man that somebody slapped you outside and you have a man in your house that you never respect as a man? You never respect him as a man. Even you has been aggressive and beat him, hit him. But today, the only time you recognize and you realize you have a man is because another man that you try to play that same nonsense you're doing to your husband or your boyfriend, this aggressiveness, this attitude where you believe you could beat men. So you go outside and being very disrespectful to a brother and he pop you in the jaw. And then you find out that you were not a man. You're a woman. You realize you're a woman now because this guy's not your boyfriend. This guy's not your boyfriend. Where you've been slapping down and kicking up. He's not. If that man smack you, pop you in the jaw, now you're coming home to get the man you have in the home. The man that you never respect as a man. That you disrespect that man. Everybody know what you do to that man, but today he becomes a man. For you cannot deal with this there, and you come get him. How do you make that man feel and how that man feel? To know that his wife is beating him, but he gotta go defend his wife over other man that slap his wife. We men must realize that God has created them and gave them great power. God has created the woman and gave the woman affection. And the woman should stay to her true nature of her creation and form and do her job. Stay being a comforter. It's supposed to be bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. So why now, if I have got the authority and you got the order that I am the one you should comfort, why now you want to dominate your comforter? Why now you're supposed to be comforting me, but you want to, instead of doing that, you want to dominate me? These people are getting out of order. You have children you can't control. See, in the Bible says, why should I be in my apartment? Everybody has an apartment. Everybody, you rent a place for you to go in. The children know. There's a playroom outside. You go outside and play if you want to play. And now when you start playing, a bunch of you playing in the lobby, you're disturbing me, you're disturbing everybody because you're playing very loud and you probably gonna run to my door sooner or later and hit it and then run back. You probably gonna do that. You understand? That's the thing about us as people. We allow our children to do a whole lot. And these things that they do, it affects other people. But nobody cares. You would never find my child running in the lobby here. No, you would not find that. Because I know the lobby is not the place they created for my child to play in. The lobby is not a place where they make for my children to play. The lobby is a place that holds different apartments and people gotta walk there. Okay? But we as a people, these are the things that we do to each other. This is the type of, you will not find where white folks live. Now, let's say it was white folks living here. Caucasian folks living on this floor. Like, say we had 2 or 3 or 4 of them on each floor. Now, you find out this skin color, copper skin color, would not do these things. You know why? Because the Caucasian man is living here. Okay? And he's not going to go for that. He know who to call. He know what to do. He's not going to tolerate it. We give, you see this skin color here? This copper skin? it give its own self the hardest fight. See the skin color right here? This copper skin color here? It gives its own kind the hardest fight above all nations. All right. My next topic that I will have is why people listen to me. It got to do with Ukraine in my next topic. Ukraine and Russia, but there's missing a third party. All right, people, y'all want to know who's the third party? Israel. Why Israel is not saying anything? I don't hate. Do anybody hear Israel say anything? Anybody hear Israel saying anything? The country Israel, where these people are? Are they saying anything? I don't hear nothing comes from there. Nothing. But I know this. There's an old trail line. There's a trail line that has a history. A history of European people. So if y'all want to know about this history, you all will stay tuned on that other subject that I will have. But there's a trail line because Ukraine people, I think they're the same people. All these people back there are the same people. And as you look up on a world atlas map, and you start looking at Russia. You start looking at Russia, USSR. You watching this whole vast land, and you watching all the these neighborhood countries that create this whole Mother Russia. And then you look at further ahead, and you look what you see. Caucasus Mountains, right? Caucasus Mountains, right? So we want to know all the people that's affiliated, and I'm not trying to be funny here, guys. It's history. If your guys are guys that's educated with PhDs and all of that stuff right there, but BlackStar don't have none of that. But I know all that was one big thing here. And everybody is the same family. And everybody comes up the hill, up the road. They come from up the hill. So they all are related up the hill.
That's right.
From up the hill, they are families and not just friends, families, not friends. They're not friends. They all are related. Okay? From up the hill to spread out. They're related. So if you want to hear or whatever next time, make sure when I have a topic speaking about stay on the right path, conscience, and the desire of the destruction of men towards men, that's what's going to be. You're going to jump on that. I'm here with you guys 1 hour and 1 hour and 36? 39, sorry. 1 hour and 39 minutes. Give me the questions if I have any. Oh, let me drink my knife. Oh, yes, it just flows out. But
Somebody said you should be, you asked what country, they said China.
they're from China?
No, you were saying what country is next.
His country's next? Oh, yes, my brother. Ha ha! My brother is not a rejoice, but I'm telling you, if you live in China, I tell people I don't have nothing against nobody. I am not one of those, because I remember when Chinese was coming in the Americas, they was treating them, they was calling them chinks or whatever. No. Yeah, and they was really treating people from China real bad, man. I mean, even Japan, I have friends from Japan, but Japan was one of those who was actually treating China like, my mom used to take me to the karate movies, and a lot of movies, documentary I watch is when Japan invade China and the things China suffer. So we all get a feeling, we all get a dose, we all get a piece of it. Every nation has, put another nation in slavery, has do something that was not appropriate. But yeah, China. I respect China. China is dedicated and hardworking. I always say that about China's people. They had a strong togetherness for working and achieving. I give them that. But I gotta say, there are a lot of Chinese people that are racist, and I need Chinese people to know
Yes, they
that
are.
your forefathers are copper skinned people. We made y'all. We the black dark skinned people, the copper skinned people, we made y'all. And even the Japanese too. And the Spanish. We. That's why I say you see the way my head is, how it look. I am the seed, the original Anunnaki seed who helps this our ability, originality is ancient. I doesn't have an up to date face like how people have this up to date. My face is ancient. When you look at me, I said it before. So Chinese people are powerful people. We taught you all the art you all know, and now the art is coming back again, back to the land of Kush. Hold on a minute. Coming back to the land of Kush. Why? Because now we have Chinese people are moving all over the world. And they're moving into Africa, they're moving into Jamaica, they're moving in Trinidad, they're moving all over the world. And what is doing? They're teaching the art. And we was gifted with the art. So we are learning the art real fast. We are learning the martial arts real fast. And the art is coming back home. We was the first assassins. We was the first ninjas. We was the first, and it's not because I'm of the copper skin, but when you go back in the icon, in the archives, it's there. It's proven. The knives we created and the different type of tools and weapons we had. You know, we are the one who opens the eyes of the world. We taught the world. We taught them to read and write. We taught them how to even cleanse themselves. We taught them to make soap. We taught them about how to take care of their hygiene. I mean, we did a lot on the concept of we being a nation of people that was blessed by the Most High. See, all this knowledge and this understanding was under blessings from the Most High unto us. We was always people of royalty. That's why the color purple is of royalty. We was people of royalty, people of king descent, kingship descent, queenship descent. Okay, look at our forefathers coming down. This is why history doesn't tell a lie. And this is why black copper skinned people should stop that racist stuff against themselves and against one another. Because when you go into the archives and when you go into certain caves and you see the history right here, and it's us as the great Anunnakis, as the great enlightened ones, the great. They call the Illuminati the great enlightened. They're the great enlightened ones. No, they're liars. We are. We ever been the great enlightened because we enlightened the world with all type of inventions and all type of stuff. And it's not because I bear that skin color I say that, but it's the truth. Go back and do the history. Look it up. Research. Check it out. The engine, the light, the signs. Like the brother said, like DMX, the engine, the light, the sign, the road, the toilet bowl. There's so much things that's there that prove our ability, our greatness, and a colonial system that was set up, and we was the one to actually put our creation and put the real substance. We the one to decorate it, in other words, organize it, put that flavor there. So from creation, look at when the Romans used to bring the Hebrew Israelites and have them as slaves. We was the one building their statues. We was the one doing all these things. We was the masons. We was the builder. We was the architect. We was the one building, doing everything until today. Like I said, if you take out all the black race, right? in this world, the Spanish, the black, the people that have the melanin and carbonate skin out of this world, this universe, you take them out. All carbonate skin people, melanin skin, melanites and carbonate skin, remove them. And I'm telling you, who will keep this? That doesn't have the carbonate and the melanin will die because they will have to do the work that they don't want to do, the work that is hard. We do the hardest work. We are people that works the hardest, even though they say we don't like to work. But listen, even in war that America couldn't win, when the Buffalo Soldiers come upon, we won that. Certain points that when they say, oh, black men don't know how to shoot a gun and he don't know nothing about war. And they was going over there, I think it was 1941 or whatever that was, these Germans did hold a certain part. And none of these people could not, of the other race, could not penetrate that point. And when the Buffalo Soldiers went, they're the ones that helped to raise that flag and to take over that point.
The Tuskegee Airmen?
Is the Tuskegee? No, the Tuskegee. No. But during that time of war, those of you who knows what I'm speaking about could actually relate to it. So blacks, copper skinned people has always shown their ability, their strength, their power, and their might. From ancient days. Remember, they used to have us as gladiators fighting each other. Before we started fighting each other, they were showing lions and bears and all type of wild beasts. And then who was killing all of these? Then they said, okay, let's not get bored. Let's make them fight each other. So again, I gotta touch all of these bases with your guys to let your guys know we was the gladiators. We are the ones that actually are the most high select and elect ones. And for us to represent that position, we have to do the things that the Most High God has commanded us to do, and we gotta live by the rules and regulation of the Most High, and we gotta have love, we gotta have a little bit of what you call it, grace, eat grace, and be thy brother's keeper. You know, we gotta have that, take away these devils away from us that cause us to sin and cause us to create great abomination unto each other. You know, we gotta represent our inner spirit that is holy and righteous by our Creator on a different level. We cannot always want to intertwine our spiritual spirit, okay, that was created by the one and only Creator, to allow the flesh to contaminate it, to have it, so we won't get two deaths. I don't know how you'll feel. Most people say nobody never died with the nonsense. They don't understand. They don't understand. There is nothing new under the sun, moon, and stars. Souls are elected and sent for. Souls are there. A certain amount of people, and I cannot explain to you. God has set up His foundation, His rulership, His work, His invention. All this is belonging to my Creator. And some people say Satan ruling. Well, He gives Satan a piece of a ruling too, because he's the king and he's the Lord, and he has many, many, many creations, and he loves all of his creations. Peace and blessings. I'll take the questions right now. Oh, it's a different flavor right there. This is the mango. Wow. And guys, this is nice. Do not forget,
Go ahead. Vino Franklin says good vibration.
Thank you, my brother Vino Franklin. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I don't need a whole lot. I just need those that are selected and elected. Those who has a heart. Those who has the understanding of good over evil. That alone, man, is excellent, because I will grow. I appreciate you. Y'all love my Bustin' Sweat Friday? Banging, right? Yo, I'm telling y'all people, I got a plan for the summer. I'm going to surprise you. I ain't going to say nothing. I got a plan for the summer. I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna surprise you. You're gonna love it too. And I find out how I'm gonna make my views go up. Trust me. God always provide. You're gonna see. Remember BlackStar said to you, see if my views don't go up after I see. You gotta be creative, man. Where there's a way, there's a will. Know that. Where there's a way, there's a will. And I believe that.
Brian said blessings.
Blessing my brother Brian. Pleasant night, pleasant day. Thank you for being on.
Crandall McKnight said peace and blessings. Salute.
So look to you, my brother.
Noah said bless up this Sunday.
Blessing my brother. Hey, brothers, I appreciate y'all. Because you know I appreciate y'all. On this channel here, this platform, will never make you less. I will never ever feed garbage to my brother. This platform here will tell you what the lesson could do. This platform will tell you what the Most High created us and how the Most High would love us to function. That's what you hear in this platform. This platform will not encourage you that you have your wife and how you could get to cheat and go outside and cheat. Open an extra path. No. This platform gonna let you know. Honor your wife. So there's a big difference of influencing and de-guiding. I am not here to de-guide nobody. And if you becomes influenced, it's not because of me, it's because of he that is greater within me, allowing you to see the works of righteousness. Next one.
Double D said what's up.
Bless up, bless up, bless up, Double D. I'm fine. Appreciate you. Everything good? Yes, sir. Thank you for being on the show, on the platform.
A.O. Canal said greetings from Poland. What's your thoughts on learning martial arts?
Oh, that's excellent.
Could they be a spiritual journey that leads to a higher
Of course.
consciousness?
Of course. I'll explain something to you. That's a very nice question. It's a beautiful
It's
question.
all connected.
It's all connected. You know, one of the best martial arts or champion, no one is greater than him. It's the Most High. The Most High has an army. The army is not coming to play with people. There's a war. The army's come to kill, eradicate evil, wicked men, demons. So of course, my Lord has an army here that is greater and powerful, more than any army. More than any man's army. Oh yeah, you want to see, you think man can make a bomb and destroy? What man take to destroy? God could destroy that. If they're playing games. But it's important that a man should learn to self-defense. Because a true man with a heart of love will know martial arts is not to be a bully, not to know it to go and impose it on people. Martial arts is something actually, it's a journey to help you within to understand your true self, to pull the true power, the yin and the yang in you, balance, allow you to know how to breathe, using your chi energy and connecting with the earth. Getting energy from the earth, because all the energy from the ground. That's the first energy, ground energy. Because you stand on the ground. That energy comes from your feet. That's why it's important to always be barefooted, standing on the mud, feeling the energy of the ground, on the grass, on the ground. But up here, it's always a floor, it's always a concrete. We're losing that connection. Okay? When you got that connection, you could meditate, you know, you could take in and travel within the earth because it's energy filled. You know, you cannot travel as fast as one who's barefooted and is within nature or sitting on dirt or sitting on the natural earth, feeling the rhythm and the energy of the earth. You sitting on it, you and the earth becomes one. That's one of the best connections with nature. Now, of course, every creature in the face of the earth knows some form of martial arts. We call it martial arts because we kick and punch. The animals, they use teeth and claws, and some they use the head. So it is something that God created for each and every individual to learn to defend themselves. So learning martial arts is to help you to calm yourself if you're working with anger, whatever, and to put yourself as one, always in tune with yourself, where you can maintain your flow, energy that goes out and energy that comes in. So learning martial arts is a good thing because it could help you to actually breathe better. It could actually help you to deal with anger and deal with your physical body. It could even help you to shape yourself into a superhuman. So of course, you're doing the right thing, bro. More questions? Yo, guys, this summer come out and get these, bro. And not this summer, you can order this. Very tasty. Those of you have get it. 60, 62 flavors, bro. 62 different flavors. And this is a mango moss right here. Excellent. More questions? What's up? I know you want my daughter really watching. Come on.
Ayo also said you're amazing, Red. Great inspiration for the truth. Thank you for your work. You're really making a difference in the world. You reach me over the seas. You can reach everybody. Bless you, Red.
I appreciate you. And listen, I appreciate you, brother. And you just helped to manifest something that I've been saying. That when I was worrying about my subscribers and my views, and it was humbugging me because I was saying I was not making no income and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, my Lord allowed me to know there's greater within this. Do not let that. And my friend, I have a very dear friend, Mr. Moise. And we had a long talk. I spoke with him today too, and he been as a brother. Okay, and why I say brother, this is not a person of my descent. This person is a human being. Is this person is a human being? You know what? Not just a human. This person is not a human being. This person is a soul being, soul-like being, like myself, a trueness person, a person that see life like how I see it, that wants to help people, and this person will show you how to fish. They doesn't want to give you a fish. They don't want to give you a fish and have you to sit there and depend on them for a fish every day. They would. This is my concept, just as Mr. Moi's concept. I'll teach you how to fish, and then I don't have to worry about you. I gotta give you a fish every day. Oh, you waiting for when I come in to tell me, oh, I know you used to give me one, but now could you give me three because now I have no. You're not gonna do that. I'm gonna teach you how to do that. I'm gonna teach you how to set up that line on that hook and tie it up and how to go out there. So of course, Mr. Morris is one. Another one I want to give thanks to. So yes, my brother, this is so right what you said, because I was saying before when I was not getting the views and getting certain stuff, and I was feeling some type of way, and that type of energy came to me, and I started going around that and saying, nah, I'm greater than that. Because I know no matter if I don't get a whole bunch of people right now, but if I get 11 people, how much people that I got, I appreciate it what I got. Because I know my stuff maybe might not be working here right now, but it's starting to work from the ends of the universe, the four ends of the world, and it's out there, it's flowing, it's growing, it's getting huge, it's growing every minute, and it's coming on me. It's closing to come here now. So by the time when I just got to do the right move, it's there, it's coming, the right move. I bust the right move. Black Star, Earthman is one more time in the eyes of the people again, like when I did it with Gunby, and I do it for myself now on my own platform. I get what I gotta get, and I'm on my own. I'm good. I've been on my own. I'm a survivor. I'm a fighter. I'm a survivor. I will survive. And my surviving, when I reach there, is all my blessings gonna fall in. The race is not only for the swift, but for those that could endure. So that's why I'm not watching anything. Because just like you said, brother, other people from all over the world, they didn't hear me last week, they didn't hear me last month, they didn't hear me last year, but they heard me this year.
That's right.
Okay? Probably they had me and they lost me and they can't get me, but they're gonna find me. They're finding me. Oh, Red, I'm glad I just found your new channel. I just found your new channel, Red. They're coming. I did the Friday Night Live with my new piece of equipment and I noticed my views. Today, it was different. It just boom. So it's not about what I want. Wanting is not. It's what I need. You see? Huh? Right now, I need this. I wanting. I might want this today, and I might want this tomorrow. But need is to build with your needs. God gives me my needs. He gives me my health, my strength. The wants come after. The wants could come after I have placed myself and I'm in order, staying in order, and everything more coming. And then I ain't greedy. I'm not greedy. I'm willing to. This is why 33 countries, poor countries. Even right here in America, you know, America is a rich country, but they have a lot of things going on in here. That children are right here suffering. So even right here, I'm starting to work here. I'm living in America. I gotta start where I'm at. I gotta start where I'm at. I gotta start in the slums, in the hood, in the ghetto. I gotta start there. And then as I grew and I grew, I started traveling and going to see other countries, going to see other places, and being familiar there. I don't want to just, my work is not just for here. My work is to go worldwide, going and touching people, not just sitting here making money and looking sharp. No, I want to show that a little poor man that starts from nothing by the power of the Most High invest in me. I'm doing this. My Lord is helping me, and other people that my Lord has touched are donating, and I be thankful for the little donation, not the little, don't say the little, for the donations that you will send. Give thanks, because it could be $1, it could be what it is. I am thankful. Y'all don't have to send anything. Y'all don't have to send nothing, but you'll send. So I'll be appreciative and thankful. All of this will help. Give me the questions, man. So my brother, thank you. Stop pilling your lip, girl. You're gonna have a sore lip. Don't be pilling. Put the Vaseline on your lip. All right, what is this? Yes, I. You must, man. You must. From the time it's the most I you give blessings, you know. I one creator, you know. You know. You gonna get everything where you want. Give me the questions, man. You sharing with your sister? You sharing with your sister? Give your sister some. Give me the questions, brother. That was it? Yes, I man.
How to deal with Magic Man wants to know how to deal with energy vampire.
Yeah, man. First of all, you cut them off. First of all, you cut them off. Second of all, Magic Vampire, you know. Just most guide and protect and I open thy mouth and let thy guide thy tongue in thy mouth. Let I don't speak about thyself, nor boast of thyself, but let I manifest the things of thy Lord who is greater within I who teacheth I humbleness and truth. Yes, my brother. Vampirism, burn them out. Go and get yourself some benzoyl, loban, some frankincense and myrrh, some cinnamon. Okay? Burn your hands with that. Smoke out. First moon, the first Friday of the month. Every first Friday, smoke them out. These are natural. Bible speaks about frankincense and myrrh. It even speaks about that you could drink it too. There's a lot of things anciently that's in the Bible that most people bypass and they don't say nothing about it. But they tell you about everything else that you may not even understand. With the things that can help you, they ain't gonna tell you. They don't want you to know. You didn't know you could drink myrrh, right? Yes, you can. I've been drinking myrrh. My mother been boiling myrrh. Especially women in the time of their cycle when they have heavy clogging and massive blood. Frankincense and myrrh. You boil it and drink it. And people say, oh, I never knew you could drink frankincense and myrrh. Oh, I thought it was a poison. No, it's from a tree. It's a bark. Beat the bark and drop a glue that get hard. That's how you get it. The myrrh from the tree too. So, give me a question. That's it. It's almost 2 hours. So people, I appreciate y'all guys. 2 hours. I always try to give you an hour, but I end up giving you all 2 hours sometimes. The vibes is so nice. And the connection and the reasoning and the upfront and the truth, and proclaiming the one and only Kings of Kings and Knights of Light. Under righteousness. It's not about I man, and it's not about me, but it's about the righteous deeds that the Lord has. So all that wants to live a righteous life, a peaceful life, and know say all praises unto the Most High, unto the highest King. We give glory and power. See, because this is what the Most High, a lot of people want to give Satan power. They want to do satanic things. They want to glorify Satan. They want to do all these things. I don't have time for that. Whatever that pleases you, you can go ahead and do what you want. But me personally, my purpose, my existence, what is my purpose? What is my existence? I am a servant, and to be a servant is to serve my Creator and glorify my Creator and do the works of my Creator. And I am thy brother's keeper. Oh, be Taba. Oh, be Taba. Oh, be Taba. All praises unto the Most High. Peace and blessing. Salute. I'm out, people. I appreciate you all. Until next time. Do not forget Friday night Bust Up Sweat. It's getting more marvelous. And then I have a surprise. Wait when you all see me. When you all see me, do not forget. You are going to see this old man staying young, staying strong. And remember, ITAL is vital for the human body. Salute. Still going up, Wow. Fire flames. Yes, I am. Bless.
They said skip me. Mom, you skip somebody.
Who skip? No, put them back on.
Skip me.
I didn't skip. Who I skip? I skip someone?